Now, you mentioned the definite aspect of sanctification, the definitive aspect of sanctification, and contrasted it or connected it with progressive sanctification. How would those two things connect? I mean, why is it important not just to know about progressive sanctification, which is normally what we mean, but definitive sanctification?
In English, we have different words for saint, holy, and sanctification. There are three different words, but in the Greek, they're the same word. So to be a saint means to be a holy one. We don't have a verb for holy to holify. So we change the word from holy to sanctify. But it's important to understand that in the Greek it's the same group of words. So the ones who are sanctified are the holy ones. They are the saints. They are the ones set apart in Christ. Now Paul will write to the Corinthians, first chapter, first verse, and he refers to them, those who are in Corinth, who are saints, who are holy ones, the saints, the holy ones, the sanctified in Christ Jesus. So there's a sense in which judicially, positionally, definitively, we are already set apart. Holiness has a connotation of almost like a spatial connotation. So to be holy means to set apart, to be at a distance from. And in Hebrew and in Greek, kadosh and hagios, the idea of being set apart from something. So Christians are those who have already been set apart. They're no longer in union with Adam. They're in union with Christ. And it's important to see the connection between definitive and progressive sanctification, because progressive sanctification is, in essence, being what you already are. It's not be what you're not, try and pick yourself up by your bootstraps kind of thing, but be what you are. You are already in union with Christ, and that's what enables progressive sanctification to take place. The term definitive sanctification is a relatively new one. I guess we associate it with John Murray in the 1950s, maybe early 50s, maybe late 40s at Westminster Seminary. Though the concept of a judicial aspect to sanctification is, I think, in the Westminster Confession's own definition of sanctification. It speaks of further sanctification. Those who are sanctified are further sanctified. So I think the idea of definitive or a judicial aspect of sanctification is already part of the Reformation traditional understanding of sanctification. But it's important. I think it's important because of the way in which we need to think of sanctification in gospel terms. In other words, being what we already are in Christ, working that out, what we already are. Mm-hmm. That's important. Mm-hmm.